First off, a massive congratulations. You've been accepted to study in Turkey, and that is just fantastic news. You know, the hardest part is officially over, but a whole new, really exciting chapter is just about to begin. Getting from this acceptance letter to your first day of class, yeah, it can feel like a lot, but don't you worry, we've got your back. So think of this as your own personal checklist, right? We're going to make your arrival and those first few weeks in Turkey as smooth as possible. We're literally going to walk you through everything, step by step. All right, first up, the things you absolutely need to sort out before you even think about zipping up those suitcases. I promise you, getting this pre-departure stage right is going to save you a ton of headaches later on. Okay, this might sound super obvious, but it is so critical. You must enter Turkey using a valid passport. And pay really close attention to this next part. It needs to be valid for at least 60 days beyond your entire study period. Honestly, the longer the validity, the better it is for you. Oh, and a quick pro tip for all you dual citizens out there, make sure you bring both of your passports. Now, listen up, because this is a really crucial point that can make a huge difference in your first few months. You've basically got two ways to enter the country. Now, getting a student visa from a consulate, it sounds like the right thing to do, right? Well, actually, it's not recommended unless it's your only option. Why? Because it's a single entry visa. That means once you're in Turkey, you can't leave, not even for a weekend trip, until you get your official residency permit, and that takes time. The best way, the recommended path, is to come in with a touristic e-visa, or on a visa exemption if your country has that. These usually give you 90 days and multiple entries, which means way more flexibility for you. So let's talk packing. It's a good idea to bring some cash, maybe around $200 or euros for those first few expenses. You can exchange money at the airport, but the offices there charge a commission, unlike the ones you'll find in the city. Also, pack for all seasons. Seriously, Turkey's weather can be all over the place, so some warm clothes and an umbrella are a must. And a couple of airport tips. Try to wear clothes without metal so you can breeze through security, and make sure your laptop has some juice. They might ask you to turn it on just to prove it's a real device. You've packed, you've flown, and you have officially landed. Welcome to Turkey. Now, navigating the airport is your first little challenge, but trust me, it's a simple one. Let's break it down. Okay, so once you're off the plane, your first stop is passport control. Easy enough. After that, just follow the signs to baggage reclaim. Now, hopefully your bags show up safe and sound, but if they don't, do not panic. Just head straight to the airport lost and found office and file a report. And finally, for those of you landing in Istanbul or Ankara, keep an eye out for the Turkey Scholarship's welcome desk. They're there just to help you. Now, a quick heads up about that welcome desk. The staff is there to greet you during a pretty specific window, usually in September. Your flight ticket will actually be arranged for this period. But if, for some reason, you arrive outside of these official welcome dates, just know that you'll need to sort out your own ride from the airport to your university or dorm. You made it! You're out of the airport and in your new city. The next couple of weeks are all about getting your official paperwork sorted out. Think of this as, building the foundation for your new life as a student in Turkey. So what is this all-important residence permit everyone talks about? Well, it's basically your official ID card as a foreign student. It is mandatory if you're staying for more than 3 months, and trust me, it is your key to everything. Staying legally, traveling in and out of the country, opening a bank account, you name it. You absolutely have to get this sorted. To get your permit, you're going to need these key documents you see here. But here's the best part. You do not have to navigate this whole process alone. Your university will actually collect all your documents and submit the application for you. That means no stressful in-person interview. So your only job is just to get everything ready for them. Okay, now for the fun part, getting access to your scholarship funds. The Turkey Scholarships Office makes this incredibly easy. They actually pre-open a bank account for you with Vakıfbank. So all you have to do is pop into the nearest branch with your documents and ask them to activate it. Oh, and make sure you ask for a bankomat card, that's their ATM card, so you can get your money 24/7. Here is a quick but super important task. Get a local Turkish phone number. Using your home SIM for roaming will get really expensive really fast. The main companies are Turkcell, Türk Telekom, and Vodafone. Just visit any of their stores to get a new SIM. But what's the most crucial step? As soon as you have that new number, you need to log into the Turkey Scholarships Information System, or TBBS, and update your contact info. This is absolutely essential for them to stay in touch with you. All right, with all that essential admin stuff out of the way, let's get to the best part of this whole experience, your student life. This, my friends, is where the real adventure begins. So both your university and Turkey scholarships offer some fantastic orientation programs. They're designed to help you settle in, learn about your courses, meet your professors, and, most importantly, make new friends. So for sure, check out things like the International Students Academy and the Career Days. They are amazing opportunities to start building your network. And hey, don't just stay cooped up in the library. There are so many cool ways to dive right into the culture. You can practice Turkish in conversation circles, you can even get paid to lead a circle in your own language, and programs like the Local Friends program or the Host Family program are incredible ways to get a real, genuine local experience. I highly, highly recommend joining the International Student Club to connect with other students from all over the world.
I know, you just got here. But it's always a good idea to have the end in mind. Being organized when your program eventually finishes will make your departure just as smooth as your arrival was.
So when that time comes to leave, there's a little university checklist to run through. It's simple stuff, like returning library books, clearing any fees you might have, and getting your official transcripts. Just ticking these off one by one will make sure you have a clean break with no loose ends. And then there are the personal tasks. Things like closing your bank account and your phone contract, dealing with your landlord if you're living off campus, and figuring out how to ship all your extra stuff home. And of course, probably the most important one on the list, saying goodbye to all the incredible friends you've made along the way. Okay, to wrap things up, we want to leave you with some really essential resources. Think of these as your lifelines for information and help throughout your entire time in Turkey. This slide right here is one you're going to want to bookmark or maybe just take a quick screenshot of. It has the official call center number, all the social media accounts you should follow for announcements, and of course the official websites. This is your go-to for pretty much any question or problem you might run into. And just a few final but really critical reminders. Always, and I mean always, carry your passport or your residence permit with you. If you lose them, you have to report it within 15 days. If you move apartments, you have just 48 hours to let the authorities know at both your old and new addresses. And remember what I said about keeping your info on the TBS portal current. Following these rules is the key to a problem-free stay. You know, I want to end the informational part of this with this quote from the official guide. It really just captures the whole spirit of the program. You are a welcome guest, and everyone is genuinely hoping you succeed and make the absolute most of this incredible opportunity. So you've got the checklist, you know the steps, you are ready to go. The only question left is, what are you going to explore, learn, or discover first? The adventure is all yours. Enjoy every single moment of it.